Hi, my name is Michelle French. This is my final reflection for EDM310. Overall, at the beginning of the semester, I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to do any of this. I wasn't sure what I was going to expect for this class. I knew it was my computer class for education, and I wasn't exactly sure what else there was for me to learn. I actually thought myself pretty savvy with a computer. I thought I knew all the different technology, different things that you can do on the internet and how to use your computer. I got into EDM310 and I was wrong. There was so many different things that I did not know about. There were Google Docs and a whole bunch of other stuff that I did not even think about. Now that I'm doing this reflection, Dr. Strange has told us to go back and basically just review what we learned this semester, what we're going to take with us when we become educators, and what we're going to use, and also what we plan to leave behind from this class. Overall, for the learning portion, I actually have learned a lot this semester. I've learned how to create and use a blog. I'd never done blogs before, so it was completely new. I learned how to use Skype. I'd heard of Skype earlier, and I just really didn't think I had any need to use it, and it's an amazing thing. I don't really have much communication through Skype, but I can see it as an easy way to see and get to know people and use it for interviews. Like, I interviewed my roommate earlier this semester. It was interesting to say the least. Another thing that I learned is how to use a Mac. I was scared of using one before. I've actually used Macs before. I just didn't particularly like the setup of it. It confused me. And using the Macs in the lab, I actually have grown to slightly like it. It confused me on how to use it at first, but I'm now proud to say that I actually know more on Macs than I did before, and I would not mind using one at all. Another thing that I've learned is Google Docs. Google Docs has been used for everything this semester. We've used it to keep track of our checklists. We've done presentations through it. We've used Excel spreadsheets to do different things. For my final project for my group, we actually did a survey where we used the Google Forms so that we could conduct our survey for all the different teachers, and we sent a link out. So that's one way that I have used what I've learned just in this semester. It was a lot of fun. Some things that I plan to take with me from this class are my PLN. That has actually helped me out a lot. It's still growing, but I've gotten as much as I want to so far. I plan to look for more blogs and other different educational sites that I can use later on in my career. I am generally liking it. I actually use it almost on a daily basis now, and it's a lot of fun. Another thing that I would like to take with me is my new knowledge of smartboards. In high school, my senior year of high school, my school ended up getting smartboards for the first time. The only thing I'd really learned about it was that it was a board where you didn't need to use dry erase markers or anything. You just basically went up and it hooked up to the computer. That's all I really knew about it, and I knew generally how to operate it from seeing my physics teacher using it in high school, and I learned so much more. You can use it for a lot of different presentations, and I used it earlier this semester for our smartboard project. To use it to teach the colonies and also the location of all the different United States. It was a lot of fun. during that time. Now on to what I plan to leave behind. Really, there's only one thing I really do not want to bring with me from this class. And I hate to say it, but to all those people that actually do like using it, Twitter. I actually was pretty much against Twitter from the beginning. I know you're supposed to be open whenever you get into this class, but Twitter just did not seem to just click with me. I tried to learn it, I really did, but it just didn't seem to be something that I would generally use. I'm more Facebook and other tools of communication. Out of all the different things that I've learned this semester, there are a few specific things that I would like to use later on in my classroom. I would like to use smartboards. Smartboards, I have thoroughly enjoyed using smartboards this semester, and I really just took to them easily because they're so fun to use. You can use them, they connect directly to the computer, which means you can access internet files and all these different things that you can have a direct link to it, and it's so interactive, and you can use it with your students, and I would really love to use it with my students later on. Another thing that I would find beneficial is blogs. I actually was completely thrown off at the idea of having to keep my own blog for an assignment, and turns out that I actually really did like it. And using a blog would actually help to have the students incorporate what they've learned and get in touch with the other students in the class, and also it helps them to learn about what is needing to be done, like our class blog this semester. Another thing that I would like to use in my classroom is Google Docs. Google Docs is very important. I actually really found it a good tool whenever it came to our assignments checklist. That actually helped me out a lot because I'm kind of a procrastinator, so I actually found that to be making sure that I was doing things on time, and it helped me out a lot this semester. Overall, this experience for EDM310 was just extraordinary. A few tips for students who are coming in next year and the following semesters after this spring. I would like to just say, don't procrastinate. Do not wait until the last moment to do everything because you're just going to get stressed out. Try and get ahead and do what you have to do to make sure that you know what you need to do when you need to do it. Another thing, take advantage of the lab. The people in the lab and Dr. Strange are very helpful. They will tell you exactly what you need to do, and they will help you throughout your assignments. Overall, I actually had a very good time in this class. I was skeptical about it, to say the least, and I am very glad I took this class. I've learned so much from it, and I hopefully will incorporate most of this into my classroom, and I will try and do my best to take all this and keep it with me for the rest of my life. Thank you.